Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video here, we're going to go over Hedera. Hedera right now is trading at 0.06052. 24-hour volume, we're down 10%, and market cap, we're down 0.78%. So heading over to our chart here, I'm going to go over a week, a day, and 2 hours. You guys let me know down below if you want to cover more of a shorter time frame, such as 30 minutes. But for the concept of the video, I want to make it as short as possible, to the point, you guys. And as we can see, in this rectangle, price is consolidating sideways or basically going into resistance, coming down to support, and ultimately coming down up to resistance once again. We can see the previous week here initiated a buy opportunity, but of course, the volume itself needs to back the same thing that we are seeing on the chart. So if price is coming up and the volume is spiking as well, then we have the support of the volume. We want to be looking for longer trades, but essentially in this primary trend itself, in this bear trend, as we can see, the MACD indicator, our MACD line, the blue line, and the signal line, the orange line, is well below our 0%. So again, confirmation that we are in a bear market. Now, normally what we want to do is we want to retest areas of the moving averages. So such as this 20 moving average, essentially we want to retest it multiple times and break that resistance area in hopes that we close above it and change the reversal of this trend. Now, I want to show you as well, when price for Hedera moved in a sideways price action or consolidation like we're seeing, I'm going to move it all the way up to here because this is kind of something that we should be looking at as well. So back here on January of this year, we can see prices come down to support, up to resistance, support, resistance, and then finally broke out in April 18th and April 25th here. So this could possibly be the same history repeating itself again in consolidation, moving off from our area of support, coming to resistance, and essentially either breaking resistance or breaking support. Now, if you notice that the 20 moving average line is within our rectangle area here in our consolidation area, that essentially if we do get rejected down here, possibly by the end of the week or early next week, then price is going to retest this area of support, which again is quite alarming as the price for Hedera can drop. And if I pull back our chart here and use our volume profile off to the side, we can be able to see another point of interest where the price is ultimately going to lead to for the volume of these nodes. So we can see right here, generated a lot of trades, either buy or sell, but essentially what we want to look at is the volume that it produced with these nodes. So higher nodes means higher interest, means higher volatility. So 0.0626 generated a lot of trades, either buy or sell. That's where the price is either going to treat it as a resistance line or treat it as a support. If you guys can see on the left hand side where my cursor is at, you can already see it was treated as a resistance line as well. So if we do break this area of support, you guys, this is going to be the next area where price is going to lead to as an area of support on this dollar note at 0.0453 is essentially our next area. And again, you can see it on the left hand side that it was treated as a resistance line at this point. So we're going to test the theory of resistance turned into support if again on a weekly time frame Hedera does fail to break above our 20 moving average and break through this area of support here. As we can see again with our MACD indicator, even though we're in the green and we're below 0%, that's kind of where we see the price move sideways and hitting consistent resistance and hitting consistent support areas. So drilling down more into our daily time frame, you guys, we can see on September 9th, we broke through this channel. We can see the this downtrend corridor chart pattern, which essentially hits resistance, coming down to support and continuously making a lot of higher lows and a lot of lower lows. And essentially we did break out. However, volume pumped, which is good, at 154 million trades. The next following day, 143 million trades. Notice the RSI at the very top here has signaled a overbought signal and price was going to retrace down. Notice as well at this peak, our MAC indicator didn't provide us enough momentum, didn't provide us enough bigger bars, didn't provide us the dark green bars as well. So when we saw this lightness of this trend or this bar of our MACD indicator, it showed us a signal that the trend may soon be over. And we saw that through multiple retracement and slicing right through a lot of our fib charts. So as price is retracing down, this is a little alarming, and normally we see a lot of failed breakouts, is essentially the price retraces back into the previous chart pattern itself, or previous corridor chart pattern. So we're hoping again we can be able to test this as an area of support here, roughly around the 0.05860. And if not, we're going to go back into that downtrend corridor and basically hold on to support, or hopefully hold on to support at the 0.05750. And if you guys can see, that is going to be another line of point of interest. Now, if price does move down to this area, what could possibly help us too is our RSI being considered oversold here at 0% for our white line, and our pink line here at 33%. So if we're able to get a crossover at this oversold area, then it's going to give us some support. Now, I'm not saying it's going to all of a sudden skyrocket because we have the RSI considered to be oversold and we're anticipating a lot of people to be buying it. It's not necessarily that. It depends on the momentum and it depends on the volume as well. So if we're coming down to this area of point of interest of the support and we don't get enough volume, and our MACD indicator flips from the green to the red, then essentially price is either going to break the support because the MACD indicator is showing us bear momentum trends. Then again, we're going to come down into this corridor, and actually what we're going to end up doing is we're most likely going to consolidate sideways once again. Now, going into the 2-hour time frame, you guys, again, we can see this downtrend corridor is more refined from our daily time frame, and we can see again some of these chart patterns or some of these candlesticks itself. Now, if we focus in this 2-hour candlestick and the previous candlestick here, what I like is the green candlestick basically embodies or clouds over the previous candlestick itself. So there is some chance, again, there is some chance that the price can come up. However, what may stop us is the body itself is found at the very bottom of this candlestick wick. So be prepared again to follow same retracements as getting rejected, coming down to an area of support, getting rejected until we have confirmation of, a breakout in the uptrend or downtrend. The bottom Bollinger Band, though, however, is actually in this downtrend corridor. And if we are considered to be oversold at this area, then it's going to give us some spark to retrace upwards. The volume itself sparked up in this 2-hour time frame, which again is good for us to continue to have higher volumes if we want to penetrate or break through areas of resistance. As we can see too, we had a cross over the previous candlestick as well, initiating a sell order because we were considered to be overbought, you guys. Even though we're at 73%, the market itself or these hits are showing that we are considerably overbought and price is going to come back down. Now, an area of support in a 2-hour time frame that we have seen is from this candlestick and this candlestick, retracing closer again to the 5966 here. So as this fib chart itself is hopefully going to hold this area, our RSI itself is showing us that the price can ultimately drop even more. And if these green bars of our histogram continue to grow, then price is going to move sideways here as the RSI itself is going to push us down even more. So sorry, you guys, for rambling a lot. I didn't anticipate I had a lot to say for Hedera in these videos or in this video itself, but let me know what you guys think down below. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, but I'll see you next time. Bye.